kind of wondering why South Africa is kind of getting some backlash from their approach to the removing some issues that they may find in their country versus like the Burkina Fasos of the world who had some level of removing the French colonism from their country and then they was rewarded for it. I think it may be rooted in just, I don't know, maybe the ethnicity of who is being removed, that, you know, some people see that the South Africans are removing other Africans and that maybe causing some level of backlash. But I mean, it could just be because the one is the actual people making the move versus the other side, like Burkina Faso, when they had the Sahel Alliance with, I believe it's Mali and Niger. I may be needing to be corrected on that side, but I know that they kind of are aligned with other governments, and the government is more military ran than politician ran, and that is something that may be a big difference maker in terms of why people from the outside are supporting, you know, that type of movement versus South Africa is more so led by the people, it's led by the tribes, the actual, it's not government or it's not military, it's more of the, you know, traditional people taking a stance of the land that they feel that they have a right to. So that may be a big, you know, situation where other countries may not feel like they can advocate or they can basically copy that type of strategy. But I don't understand why, you know, if they have an issue within their country versus an issue with, like, one side is getting support from the outside of the diaspora and the other side is not, and it's kind of confusing to me just in the last year or so when I've been seeing these news stories pop up. And I just wonder, you know, if you can have multiple examples of how to basically, you know, shift the narrative of what Africa has been through as a whole, it has different approaches that might need to be taken. I don't think, you know, one side needs to be frowned upon while the other side is celebrated. Like, either way that they can go about, you know, kind of getting control of their land and their resources is, you know, a part of the process, basically. And it's basically going to be phases here and out. But I think the more that we look at it from a non-biased and a more neutral standpoint, we'll be able to better understand just that this is overall energy that's progressing throughout the world of, you know, like cleansing out the necessarily situations that have been a reaction to colonialism for over the however long centuries that colonialism has had a stranglehold on Africa.